Balochistan covers an area of 134,000 square miles and is Pakistan's largest province. Balochistan is made up of two kinds of geography. The first is an arid or extremely dry desert. The availability of water is so low that the plant and animal life is hard to sustain. The temperatures in this desert get to 122 degrees. The second kind of geography are its mountainous regions, which are polar opposites of its deserts and get extremely cold temperatures. Most of the Balochi are self-sufficient and build their own homes. They make their own tools and build their own houses, and even make most things they put inside their homes. The Balochi until recently have had an entirely oral language. There are two main ethnic groups that make up Balochistan. The Balochi people make up 52% of the entire population, and the Poochistans make up 36% of the population. Balochistan is high in renewable resources and is the second major supplier of natural gas to Pakistan. Their economy is primarily based off their production of natural gas, coal, and other minerals. Balochistan has the highest poverty rate, highest infant and mortality rate, and the lowest literacy rate in the country. Since 1998 till now, the province has more than doubled in size, reaching around 13 million people. The largest religious sects in Balochistan is Islam, making up 98% of the overall population, although there are some Hindu and Christians as well. The reason why the people of Balochistan want to secede from Pakistan is because they feel undervalued and forgotten. Balochistan makes up the majority of the country, yet they receive very little help from the government. The province is completely underdeveloped and sometimes referred to as the wasteland. They have many natural resources and mineral wealth that the government exploits, and the province receives nothing in return. The government censors everything that goes on in Balochistan to make it seem like the people there are doing fine and don't need help. And that's one of the reasons they never receive any assistance. This video shows how a lot of people in Balochistan feel like they already have succeeded from Pakistan and don't have anything to do with them.
In this village? पाकिस्तान नहीं है ये पाकिस्तान नहीं है She's saying this is Balochistan. This is not part of Pakistan. The resentment against Pakistan and its army is not limited to a few villages. It runs deep in Balochistan. A growing number of separatist groups have taken to the mountains. They see the army as an occupation force, denying Baloch people their rights.
One of the reasons why Balochistan won't be able to succeed from Pakistan is because they're too small. Pakistan has a pretty large army, and there's no way that they'd be able to support themselves after they won the war, or even after while the war was going on. One of the main reasons the government puts Balochistan to the back burner and doesn't want to help them out is because they have huge terrorist groups that are the reason for killing thousands of people. Balochistan is now as known as a place where people go missing. There are many Sunni extremists that kill Muslims. The army of Balochistan is also corrupted and kill Punji civilians, university professors, and journalists as part of their revenge strategy against the government. There are a few reasons people live in Balochistan. One is because for generations their family has lived there, and the other is they were born and raised in their families. The second is they joined many of the terrorist groups.